I did a little writing last night on the subject of guilt. So I think a lot of people struggle with this emotion, and I think the majority of people carry guilt for way too long, and it hinders them from loving themselves fully, possibly from loving others fully, and certainly holding them back from real happiness. Then there are those who think guilt is a useless emotion and refuse to let it in, examine it, and properly deal with it. So guilt is not a useless emotion, but it's only has value for a limited time. It has a shelf life. Then you must let it go. And we experience guilt to condition our brain not to make those same choices, practices, the same habits or actions in the future. And once you have made that personal declaration not to make that choice or practice that habit in the future, forgive yourself. We evolve. We change. You're not the same person you were when you were 14 or 25 or even yesterday. And oftentimes we punish ourselves with guilty feelings when someone is hurt, even though our intentions were pure. You cannot kick yourself simply because things went awry or you were misinterpreted. You know, if your intentions were noble, let me give you an example. So you bump into a friend you haven't seen in years, and you ask, how's your, cute little dog? And they tell you the dog died 2 years ago, and you see the emotion, the sadness on their face. And don't we just reflexively kick ourselves inside with our inner voice, like, oh, why did I ask that? There was no malice in asking that question, but the fact that what we said caused that sad emotion in that person automatically produces a feeling of guilt for most of us. And, it's illogical. So you need to evaluate, is this guilty feeling valid? Should I deal with it? Should I be feeling guilty? Did I make a mistake? Again, if your intentions were noble, you make choices based on the available information. You didn't know the dog had died, so you cannot beat yourself up for that. And you can't carry the baggage of mistakes you made years ago. We live, we learn, we change. If you've dealt with it and processed it, you're not going to make that same mistake or choice. Forgive yourself, love yourself, move forward, let that baggage go.